Hey there, dear viewers, it's yet another exciting day here at the Big Shaq Fan Club. Today, we're diving deep into the world of Shaquille O'Neal, not the NBA legend, but the man who's proving to be an icon even off the court. But it's not just any story. Oh no. We'll dive into a handful of the countless moments where the Big Diesel won all of our hearts. In today's episode, we'll be exploring some of the magnanimous acts of Shaquille O'Neal, who once dominated the basketball court and now is making headlines for dominating hearts with his large-scale generosity. From the bustling kitchens of fast food joints to the aisles of electronic stores, Shaq is leaving an indelible mark of kindness wherever he goes. But first, let's roll back a bit to remind you of who Shaquille O'Neal is. A former NBA superstar, Shaq has transitioned into various roles since his retirement, including that of a sports analyst and even a DJ. His dynamic personality and business acumen have led him to become part owner in a fast food chain that specializes in chicken dishes. A while back, Shaquille O'Neal made headlines as he took his generosity to a whole new level at the opening of Big Chicken, a franchise he invested in the USA's fourth most populous city. Now, here's where things get interesting, folks. Shaq made sure that nobody left the outlet hungry on the opening day. In fact, he covered the bill for every order that went through that day. In an interaction with Houston press, Shaq couldn't contain his enthusiasm. Quoting him, "I just want to thank the people of Houston for coming out. I love the turnout, but if it was 10 people or 100 people, I'm going to be thankful. Chicken sandwiches, chicken tacos, chicken everything." Shaq's objective was clear. He wanted people to try the food and give their honest feedback, as he intends to make Big Chicken one of the best restaurants around. During the grand opening, he announced, "I just wanted people to come out, so I'm paying for everything today. Try it. If you like it, cool. If you don't, let me know why, because we want to make this one of the best restaurants out here." But this isn't the first time Shaq has won hearts with his acts of kindness, especially towards children. The big man has a big heart for kids. He often surprises them with gifts, making every day a special one for a young fan. He said, "My favorite thing to do is, when I'm in Best Buy, Walmart, if I see a kid, get them something that I see he's looking at. Oh, like yesterday, I saw a couple kids. I bought a couple bikes, a couple more scooters." And Shaq's responsible approach to his generous deeds is truly commendable. He always makes sure to teach kids not to accept things from strangers without parental permission, stating, "Well, first I always tell them to ask their parents if they're going to take things from strangers. You don't want kids to get used to having a stranger come up and say, 'Hey, I got a whole lot of money. Can I buy you something?'" Folks, Shaq's kindness doesn't stop at fast food chains or toy stores. He has also been a messiah for parents struggling to afford necessities for their children. Once, he left the mother of a 13-year-old boy in tears with his grand gesture. The young boy, Zach Keith, had unusually large feet, wearing a size 18, and his mother couldn't afford the expensive shoes that would fit him. Understanding the predicament from his personal experience, Shaq stepped in and purchased 10 pairs of size 18 shoes for the young basketball enthusiast. Speaking about this, Shaq recounted his past.
Mom couldn't afford shoes, the kid had big feet, and I just kind of reminisced back how that used to be me, my mom and my dad.
Now let's hit it with an interesting trivia, folks. Did you know that apart from his basketball career, Shaquille O'Neal has also had a stint in the music industry? In the 1990s, he released 4 rap albums, one of which, Shaq Diesel, even went platinum. His music career didn't stop there. He has also appeared in music videos of other artists and collaborated with big names in the industry such as Michael Jackson and Aaron Carter. Apart from this, Shaq has also been known for his skills as a DJ, going by the name DJ Diesel, showcasing his love and talent for music in more ways than one. It's safe to say, Shaq's talents go well beyond the basketball court, making him a multifaceted personality in the world of entertainment. Talking about talents, what talent of Shaq's is your favorite? Let us know in the comments down below. Getting back on track now, as we further unravel the layers of Shaq's philanthropic journey, we cannot miss mentioning his generous approach to the pricing of his own brand of shoes. Unlike other premium brands that retail at exorbitant prices, Shaq's brand sells quality shoes at an affordable range of $40 to $50, aiming to ensure that everyone can afford to enjoy the sport they love. Earlier in 2021, another incident highlighting Shaq's kind heart went viral. This time it involved an engagement ring at a Zales store. The story, as narrated by Shaq, goes like this: I think he had one more payment, but he told his girlfriend that he was gonna propose to her the next day. So he's talking to the manager.
He's like, hey man, I can come back next month and the next, like, layaway. Like, he put some money down, but I was like, you know what? Tell your girlfriend I gotta take care of it. At first he didn't want to take it. He's like, nah, I can't do that. So,
recognizing the young man's predicament, Shaq decided to step in and purchase the ring for him, saving not only the young man's day but possibly his relationship too.
Hannah, will you marry me?
Fellow hoop lovers, as we near the end of today's episode, we hope you have been as inspired and touched by these stories as we have been. Shaq's immense success has not only been on the basketball court but extends far beyond, touching lives and making the world a better place, one generous act at a time. At the age of 51, Shaq has evolved into a role model who embodies generosity, understanding the struggles people face and making a positive impact wherever possible. Through his foundation and other avenues, Shaq is expected to continue his philanthropic efforts, fostering a culture of kindness and bringing joy to countless people. Let's recapitulate a story that won the hearts of Shaq fans. In a touching incident that tugged at the heartstrings of many, Shaquille O'Neal showcased his compassionate and nurturing side once again. The story goes that during a store visit, Shaq noticed a little boy in tears. In true Shaq fashion, he stepped in to bring some comfort and joy to the young soul. He encouraged the youngster to reconcile with his father, urging him to offer a hug and an apology. But Shaq's goodwill didn't end with just words of wisdom. He proceeded to lighten the family's financial burden by generously purchasing 2 pairs of shoes for the young lad. In addition, he covered the cost of a coat and socks that the father had selected for his son, embodying the spirit of kindness that he is renowned for. Not stopping at material help, Shaq took a genuine interest in the little boy's basketball aspirations. He took out time to watch the child's basketball practice videos, appreciating his talents, and even hailed him as a beast point guard, offering a sprinkle of motivation and encouragement to the budding athlete. Another incident showed the big man buying 2 iMac books for random children. The kids were at the Apple store while a man asked them if they knew Shaq. Looking at the confused faces of the kids, the man showed them a video of Diesel dominating the court. This caught his attention. Shaq saw himself and his brother in the kids and
2 of these. Yeah.
Talk about generosity. Before we sign off, remember to answer the question we asked earlier in the video. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with more heartwarming stories from the Big Shaq Fan Club. Thank you for joining us today, and remember, in the words of the great Shaquille O'Neal, making every day a meaningful moment can indeed make the world a better place. And just like the big Aristotle, let's spread some smiles along the way. See you next time. Until then, never ever forget to shoot your shot.